slightly less stuff running. Twitch is gonna want me to run an ad because we got kicked out. So I'm gonna run a really fucking quick 3 minutes. Just to get this out of the way before we hop back in. We're gonna do that. I'm just gonna hang out and talk to chat while that goes. Oh, I hit the wrong button. I'm tiny now. Go for it. You don't need a break after. You need a break after that? Not really. I don't really feel like I need a break. Whatchamacallit. I mostly just don't want you guys to miss plot, so that's why I'm like just gonna hang out and talk to chat. But you know what? Whatever. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Scarlet. There we go. So, you know, if you had any issues so far, what would it be? I think some of the other actions that you can take in Pathfinder First Edition, I wish you could take them, or I wish there was like a clearer way to do combat maneuvers and stuff. Because I would love to do stuff like, freaking like trips and whatnot. Yeah, I wish there was like a clear and obvious menu for some of the other options. Also, like, I wasn't expecting this. Ah, you can? Oh ho ho. Yeah, I saw monsters doing it, so I wasn't really sure. I just didn't see it in like the menus and whatnot. And like my only other gripe with the game is like there's certain RP options that I'm like on, but I wasn't expecting a video game to be able to account for like what I would want to do as a D&D player as much as like a regular human DM, because like yeah, you have to take the feat for them, the trip feat that prevents attack opportunity. Okay, so you have to take the feat for them to use those. All right, that's an interesting implementation. I was mostly just curious, but yeah, I mean, greater trip, that's it. Okay, I think. Fair enough. I'm just kind of like, yeah, some of the RP options. No, nobody can anticipate Warden. Warden doesn't make sense as a character to most people, because Warden's just like, no, I don't care what side anybody's on. Stop hurting people. Warden is like Tiernan if Tiernan was more willing to commit violence. And even then Warden generally is like, well, I don't want to kill a human, but if they're already raising their blade against me, you know, then that's how it goes. But my goodness. So yeah, I'm really enjoying it so far. There's like, and like, I think the only other gripe that would make it easier for me to tell whether or not I was in my fucking way for a charge or something is like the fact that things aren't entirely grid-based. I don't mind that the game uses like just vector math, but I wish there was a, I don't know, I'd have to try it and see how it feels. It feels a little weird to not have a grid though for combat. But yeah, okay, ads are over. So I'm gonna pause the funny tunes. That's a super fair complaint about it. There's only so many options that can be given. Yeah. Let me pause my tunes and then hop back on over to gosh danged video game time. Okay. Praise 𝐲𝐲𝐸 Day. There we go. I forgot how to pronounce it like immediately. You woke up. Healing your wounds was easy, but you were unconscious for so long. I was starting to worry we lost you. You weren't going to lose me that easy. What happened?
Couldn't stand up to the demoness. Her spells were too strong.
Oh.
All right. We'll handle it somehow. You blacked out, but Staunton and I managed to get you here to the Defender's Heart. It used to be a tavern, but now it's our headquarters. We're gathering our forces here, and we're preparing to strike back.
Holy shit, I gained 920 experience.
Demons have been filling 𝐾𝐽 with their spies and infiltrators for a long time. Unfortunately, I don't have enough people to attack the place right now, at least not blindly. I'd be grateful if you snuck in there and scouted out the situation. But just scouting. Don't be a hero.
Got it. Got it. That's important to know. How's it going in the city?
But not hopeless. We're constantly getting news, and new sources of resistance keep springing up in the districts where everyone seemed to be dead. The survivors are gathering here. You should see them. Their faces, their eyes burning with determination. The city is destroyed, but our resistance is not broken. We will keep fighting.
Okay, that's good to know. What do you plan to do?
What the demon said. They're going to desecrate the ward stone and blow up the whole barrier.
My glasses have a smudge on them, so while you talk about that, I'm gonna clean the smudge off my lenses.
Before the Second Crusade. Not only 𝐾𝐽, but every city with a ward stone will be destroyed, including the capital.
Oh, that's not good.
We can't allow that no matter what. We will retake it, even destroy it if we must. 𝐲𝐢𝐻's gift must not become a weapon of the abyss.
Yeah, that would not be good. Can I help you?
We need to decide what to do with the stone once we get it.
No, that's a fair point.
Is classified. A traveler came to the city recently. A blind elf calling himself the Storyteller.
Oh.
Insisted he be allowed to examine the ward stone, and he raised the alarm when his study was finished. Even before the demon attack, he had found some damage or flaw in the stone.
Oh. That's not good. Oh. Blind elf calling himself the Storyteller.
Prelate 𝐲𝐻𝐻 dismissed his words as nonsense, borderline blasphemy. But between you and me, the prelate's opinion isn't worth much. I think the Storyteller knew what he was talking about. We could use his advice right now. If only we knew where he was. I remember the Storyteller spent a lot of time talking to Staunton, a dwarf from my unit. You saw him during the demon attack. The elf asked him about the history of the Crusades.
Okay.
Maybe the Storyteller told Staunton something about where we could find him if anything happened.
Yeah, I think we're gonna be tracking this guy down. Hey, what up, Breezy? How are you doing?
Gather their forces at the Grey Garrison.
Why's it gotta be dog time?
Them with a head-on assault. But I once heard soldiers talking about a secret entrance to the garrison. Trouble is, I have no idea where to look for it. While you explore the city...
Doing good, just finished up some D&D art. Yo, that's awesome. We're playing D&D video game. Technically Pathfinder video game. So hell yeah. Okay, we're getting a couple quest leads.
The Eagle Watch has lost a lot of soldiers recently.
Is this Kingmaker? No, this is Wrath of the Righteous. I believe it's the same devs as Kingmaker. But yeah, this is... Yeah, I think it's the same devs.
One of the missing fighters is Janna Aldori. A new recruit in the Watch. She got along well with...
I think I remember hearing Janna's name. Sort of sequel. Okay.
Janna had died together. But now Seela's returned with you and there's no sign of Janna. If you learn anything of her whereabouts when you're out in the city, please report back.
I think Janna... I'm pretty sure Janna's iconic. I feel like I've heard that name. If you learn anything... Oh, okay. Only played Kingmaker, so I got confused. Fair enough. I'll see what you have to say about the word stone. Okay.
Created personally by her herald, a mighty angel, and a general of the celestial armies.
Okay.
The ward stones keep the world wound from expanding. They stand along the border of the territory.
Are you the orc? No, I'm a warden. I'm the character laying in bed right now.
It is the key to the whole barrier. We cannot leave it in the hands of those monsters.
So we just had our fancy rock taken by the demons.
May the goddess help you. We're still fighting, which means that 𝐃𝐢𝐬𝐜 still hasn't fallen. If you come across any groups in the city that can fight, send them here to the Defender's Heart. We'll need every fighter we can muster for the final assault.
Oh, sweet. What ancestry or race did you pick? I ended up going with Aasimar, but only because it synergizes with Paladin nicely, because Warden has a lot of homebrew stuff as far as like recreating one of my own characters. And like a lot of their signature feats are third party, so I'm like, oh. So I went with an Aasimar just because I could get a Constitution and Charisma bonus, which are like the main stats you need for a Paladin. So yeah. Okay.
Yes, one more thing. If you're in the area, check out this address. It's our house. Mine and Inevia's. Well, it was our house. If the building is still standing,
oh, cool.
Open the hidden compartment in the kitchen.
Hell yeah.
With supplies for a rainy
we get supplies for a rainy day. Nice.
Have more need of it.
Oh, is it just me wandering around now? It's just me now, isn't it? Okay. Let me get my belongings. Oh my god, I have so much... I have so much stuff to sift through. Well, at least it's all of my equipment. Okay. I think I played a tiefling summoner with a big centipede when I played Pathfinder game. Fair enough. Okay. Let's see. Okay, that's all in the shared stash. I don't have anything in the personal chest. Kitty! Oh! Oh, I want to pet you! Oh, hi, Anivia. Hey, wait, mind if I bend your ear about something? Anivia is outside your door, leaning casually against a shelf. You look so regal. Ah, thank you. I just wanted to make a big, tall armor character. So here's the first and most important thing. Beth gave you a crucial mission. I get that, and I know you'll get the job done. I saw you in action. But here's the rub. By sending you out on an errand, we're weakening our defenses here. If they come at us while we're gone, I don't know if we'll be able to fight them off. When do you think the demons will attack next? Okay. Your guess is as good as mine. It might not be here. They could attack the whole damn city. Those vermin know they've lost the upper hand and we're going to push back hard. If things kick off here, you should know. After they attack, some things could be changed beyond recognition. So if you've got any business that needs taken care of, you'd better do it soon. Okay, that's important to know. That's very important to know. So the rift that damn beetle left with its scythe. Yeah, well, it cut its city in two, and it's kind of difficult to get across. My scouts tell me there's a halfway decent place to set up a crossing in Market Square. Not that any of them tried it to make sure. But if you got a mind to get across, I think you're gonna have to eventually. You might want to give the square once over. Okay. Do you want me to stay here and guard the tavern? Let's find out. You what? No, your task is far too important. You can't just hole up here all cozy, like, waiting for the demons to knock on the door. We need to take the fight to them. But if those freaks try to make a move on this place, Beth and I will send a runner to get you. If that happens, you leg it back here, alright? Because if you don't, you'll be coming back to an ash pile. Got it. Fair enough. I love Anivia. She's so cool. Anivia? I think that's how it goes. Yeah. Okay. Later, watch yourself out there. I want to pet the cat. Let me pet the kitty. I want to pet the kitty. Let me talk to Staunton. I need to talk to him. The dwarf resembles an abandoned citadel, one whose high, crumbling walls are still holding fast, but whose empty, lightless window makes it clear that all inside is dead. Oh! Oh, it's you. Good work back there in the Grey Garrison. Name's Staunton Vane. You've heard rumors about me. His face, which looks like it has never known anything as carefree as a smile, grimaces. Just so you know, everything people say about me It's true. Oh boy! Oh, Staunton. Now I feel bad for him. So you really did fuck a demon, huh? Wow. I know, I want the cat to join the party. It'd be so nice. It would be really cool. What do people say about you? They say I'm a traitor. As bad as 𝐲𝐢𝐬𝐜𝐲𝐸 𝐉𝐚𝐫. Who the fuck is that? Honestly, I wouldn't, too. I don't blame him. Yeah. 𝐲𝐬𝐬 𝐉𝐚𝐫. Few names arouse as much rage among crusaders as that of 𝐲𝐬𝐬 𝐉𝐚𝐫, the Sarkorian witch who infiltrated the opening of the World Wound and later its expansion. Almost nothing is known about her life before the atrocity, except that 𝐉𝐚𝐫 was condemned for using arcane magic, which was persecuted in Sarkoris, and imprisoned in the Tower of Threshold near the city of Iz. This is where 𝐲𝐬𝐬 𝐉𝐚𝐫 conducted the ritual that paved the way for the demonic invasion and left her land to be tormented by the demon lord Daskari. Oh, that's fun. That's very fun. We like that. Do we? I don't think we like that. By some mysterious means, the witch transformed herself, changing from an ordinary human into a half-demon. Over the following century, Crusaders encountered 𝐲𝐬𝐬 𝐉𝐚𝐫. I can't pronounce that name normally. That name is fucking hard. Crusaders encountered her or the results of her experiments a few times, but they learned nothing more of Daskari's henchwoman. She sounds a lot like a Zuth. I'm just saying. She holds a high position in the ranks of the Army of the Abyss and bears the title of Architect of the World Wound. Damn, that's a title. Okay. I'm gonna read the whole lines before I read the wiki entries. They say I'm a traitor, as bad as 𝐲𝐬𝐬 𝐉𝐚𝐫, that I'm a disgrace, even among the ranks of the condemned, that Queen 𝐲𝐢𝐻 should never have spared me, that I belong on the gallows. I'm not sure if this is an insult or not yet. Neither do I. I was just saying they sound a lot. Architect of the World Wound is a cool as hell title. Yeah, it really is. The Condemned is a military unit made up of petty criminals conscripted as disposable soldiers. Oh, that's fun. That Queen 𝐲𝐻. Okay, yeah, I already read Queen 𝐲𝐻 stuff. And that's a long entry, so I'm not going to. You really don't have any friends? I need to start doing Warden's character voice when I pick responses. I couldn't have survived this long if I were completely alone. Joran, my little brother, he keeps me going. He's never abandoned me. Everyone else shies away from me like they might catch what I've got. Even the fighters in the Condemned console themselves by thinking, I got stripped of my rank, but at least I'm not Staunton. Oh, oh. Commander 𝐃𝐢𝐬𝐜𝐵 seems to be the only person in the whole army who remembers that I'm a soldier and not a drudge. She has no qualms about taking me into battle. She's had some mud flung at her in the past, or so I hear. That's why she tries to keep an open mind about people. It's no surprise that she's the only one to hold on to her sense of reason in this farce. Aw. Why do they hate you so much? You really don't know. Staunton gives you a long, morose look and then sighs. I'm the reason why the Crusade forces are holed up in the fortresses on the edge of the World Wound instead of bringing the fight to the demons. We used to have a foothold in the Wound, the mighty, unassailable city of Dresden. We used to have it until it fell, all because of my stupidity. I gave the enemy our main citadel. Okay, yeah, that is just more lore about that. Okay, so that actually did happen. That wasn't just Minago, like, being fucking weird. Okay. I was tried. They wanted to execute me, and rightly so, but the Queen intervened. She said that I should live and fight in order to undo what I had done. So that's how I live. Decade after decade, fighting in the Condemned. As you can see, I've fixed nothing, and I've earned no one's forgiveness. Are you going to spit in my face too? It wouldn't surprise me. No! No! I'm not going to, Staunton. You're cool. Also, that cat's just been trying to run into the table. Oh, I could just spit in Stockton's face. That's horrible. No. I hope you earn forgiveness. Thank you. From the depths of my soul, I thank you. But I haven't had hope for a long, long time. You performed an action that was good. Heck yeah. I just want to make friends with Staunton. He seems cool. I need to talk to the elf who calls himself the storyteller. Do you know where I can find him? The storyteller. Staunton strokes his beard in thought. A strange old fellow, that one. He used to sit with me for hours, asking about all sorts of things. He never offered judgment or comfort, he just listened. At first, I wanted him and his questions as far away from me as possible, but later I realized that talking to him did ease my burden a little. I hope he's alive and well. He's completely blind and feeble too, so if he's alone in the city, well, you probably know what that means. Oh, goodness, that doesn't sound like he's doing great. I do know one place he might be. Look for him in the Black Wing. It's a library. Here, I'll show you where it is on the map. I don't know what use a library is to a blind elf, but he loved the place. He would sit there all day and night. Look, libraries just have a vibe. Libraries just have a vibe that's good. Also, you can have books that are in Braille or have someone read to you, Staunton. Okay. Do I want to do all of his dialogue trees? I don't know. It's not up for me to decide. Life's in the Queen's hands. Oh, he's prayed to Torag for forgiveness. Oh. I feel so bad for Staunton now. Not even Torag cares about him. Oh. Oh no. I like Staunton. I want to give him a hug. Can I give Staunton a hug? Oh. Oh man. Don't despair. God is hard, but he's fair. Yeah. Oh no, I want to give him a hug. Why can't I give him a... This is what I mean by this game can't accommodate my RP needs. I need to give him a hug. I'm not going to ask on that. No, he seems fine with it. What do you mean, how? Oh. Okay. I'm gonna leave then. I knew I shouldn't have asked that. This cat. I want to give him a hug. Okay. Camellia's here. That's a crusader. Gemil Hawks. Horgus Gwyrm! Horgus Gwyrm is here! Crusader. Eagle Watch. Noble Survivor. 𝐃𝐢𝐬𝐜𝐿. Who are you people? I want to talk to these random named people. Hey, there's Lan! Anivia, Eagle Watch Crusader. There's so many folks I can chat with. Oh no, I'm gonna want to chat with everyone. Oh no. Camellia looks over you pensively, toying with a snake-shaped bone amulet that dangles from her pale neck. Noticing your glance, she flashes you a cold, barely there smile. Greetings. It seems for a moment that she wants to say something else, but the pause grows too long and she slips back into cautious silence. Yeah, I'm gonna ask right about that amulet. Camellia, so many friends, Sadie? I don't know. I don't know if Camellia's a friend. You're so much more relaxed during combat. Your battle cries are uninhibited. No, I mean, that's correct. She keeps yelling about how people are going to be the sacrifice. She blushes slightly and lowers her eyes. So you've noticed. To be honest, I find it embarrassing. You see, being a shaman means having spirits of battle as my ever-present companions. In the heat of combat, they become rather, vocal. I don't know if that's the spirits, talking. I think that might be you. How about your amulet? Ah, my little trinket. It's so nice of you to notice, but I assure you this amulet is nothing but a bauble. Can a lady not be drawn to beautiful, useless things? Bullshit! Let me sense motive! Come on, game. Come on, game. I want to sense motive. She was in my party. Let me sense motive. Damn it. Pathfinder rules my butt. Your speech tells me you're of noble birth. 𝐾𝐲𝐬𝐜𝐵 laughs her practiced musical laugh as she watches you from under her lowered lashes. You're most insightful, a fine quality to have. 𝐾𝐲𝐬𝐜𝐵's laughter ends and unspoken words hang in the silence. Still, I believe that being of noble birth does not give anyone the right to look down on others. Forgive me if my questions disturb you. I couldn't resist. Nope, I'm not flirting with you. There's nothing wrong with being noble. People are not born equal. Bullshit. Well, I suppose we all have our good qualities and bad qualities. I could just completely dismiss her there. Nah, Warden is Warden. Still, I believe that being of noble birth does not give anyone the right to look down on others. I don't remember how to do Warden's voice that well. Is that so? Well, thank you for sharing your opinion with me. I don't like 𝐾𝐲𝐬𝐜𝐵. Why does she suck? It's not like, oh, I don't like her, like she's mean. I just mean like she's sus as hell. I don't trust her. I don't trust her at all. Where'd you learn to wield a rapier so well? I could say you don't belong in my party? That's mean. I had good teachers, although they don't get all the credit. I am a most diligent student. 𝐾𝐲𝐬𝐜𝐵 licks her parched lips? Are you hungry for murder? That sounds like you murdered all of your teachers. Excuse me, 𝐾𝐲𝐬𝐜𝐵, did you murder your teachers? You want to know more about me than you already do? Why? 𝐾𝐲𝐬𝐜𝐵 arches a dainty brow. I talk to the spirits of this tormented land, and they guide me in battle. I'll help you fight the demons, and I swear that you can rely on me in this matter. Isn't that sufficient? I want to know if I can rely on you for other matters! Anyway, as much as I enjoy our delightful conversations, the spirits are calling me, and I must respond. Please excuse me. Is she literally just being like, hey, yo, I'm getting a phone call, but the phone call is the voices in her head. Bye. The dawning smile on 𝐾𝐲𝐬𝐜𝐵's face. I don't freaking trust you. You know what else? You know what else? It's intermission time, too. It's freaking intermission time. So, that is what we are going to do. I hope y'all have been having a good time hanging out. Holds her empty hand up to her ear. Sorry, the spirits are calling me. Gotta take this. Yeah, that's literally what she did. She's just like, oh, hi, sorry. Can't talk today. I'm due to descend into madness. Like, what? I'm onto something here. I am fucking onto something. And the devs at Owlcat will not let me act on my suspicions. Look at my wrist, I gotta go. Yeah, she's just like, look at this watch I don't have. Look at the time. Yeet. Okay, that didn't work nearly as well as expected. My god. Anyway, we're gonna do a freaking intermission today. So, if you haven't been here for a gosh dang intermission before, I'm just gonna run some little ads. I'm gonna go stretch. I'm gonna go get some more water. And if you need to hydrate or get your meds, drink some water, have a bite to eat, all that good stuff, this will be an excellent time to do that because you're not gonna miss any goddamn content. Well, I love having the hand and face tracking for this. I'm glad you do. I'm glad that you do. The new USB hub fixed that so I can do that again. anyway, yeah, I will see you all in 3 minutes. There we go. That's 3. Yeah. Alrighty then, hello there, welcome back. I don't know why I'm doing this sweet ASMR thing. Hello. Okay. Let's reel that back here. Hold on just a hot minute. We can't just do that. God, welcome back, y'all. I hope y'all had a good freaking intermission. Yeah. That's what I got. Was not ready for the ASMR stream. Were you? What if I just take my mic and I just bring it all the way over here and I go, hello? That's not ASMR at all. I'm so sorry. My God. Ooh, this is Tiernan. Tiernan has stolen the stream for ASMR. Behold, the silly voice I give him. Hello, ASMR when? How about, hello, right now? Okay, I'm not doing any more of that for free. God. Okay. Damn, this is a funky tune. Why we gotta go back? This is funky. Damn. Okay. Well, I hope you all had a good freaking break. I splashed some water on my face. I got some water. I'm gonna have some more water, actually. And then we're gonna hop back to talking to some freaking NPCs and seeing what the hell is going on in this city. Alright, so we talked to 𝐃𝐢𝐬𝐜𝐿. 𝐃𝐢𝐬𝐜 sus as fuck. I don't fucking trust 𝐃𝐢𝐬𝐜 at all. 𝐓𝐢𝐩! Of course, you didn't actually take on the task of escorting me back to the surface, and nobody promised you a reward for rescuing me, but I wouldn't have made it to the Defender's Heart alone without your help, and I always pay my debts. Oh, and by the way, thanks for the 500 gold. Fine. Fine. I've definitely misclicked something with his quest negotiations, but whatever. 𝐓𝐢𝐻 looks at you with unvarnished disapproval, his arms folded across his chest, his foot tapping impatiently. I have a job that would be perfect for someone like you. Naturally, I'll pay generously for your services. Alright. What do you mean, job for someone like me? For an adventurer ready to sell their soul for booze and then lie down drunk in the gutter. Or do you think you're somehow different? A traveling knight, perhaps, noble of heart, but without a coin to your name? You know, I was gonna yell at you when you said ready to sell their soul for booze. But, okay, maybe the latter one is correct. 𝐓𝐢𝐻 sizes you up critically, and then sighs and shrugs. You seem reliable enough ally to me, and you did get me out of those mongrel caves. So why should I care what you do with my money once you've got it? Yeah, fair enough. 𝐓𝐢𝐻 Worm succeeded at a perception check. 𝐓𝐢𝐻 seems like, oh, I succeeded at a perception check. 𝐓𝐢𝐻 seems like one of those people who thinks the entire world owes them nothing. However, you hear some notes of hysteria beneath his smug arrogance. It's as though he's really quite nervous, but taking great pains to conceal it. Oh. Oh. I am gonna call him out. I'm gonna call him out because Warden doesn't know when to shut up. Noble birth doesn't give you the right to behave badly. I would ask that you refrain from such statements in the future. Hi, howdy Daisy. Hello, hello, Kieran. We're just, running around talking to some NPCs. How are you doing? 𝐓𝐢𝐻 puts his hands on his hips. Oh, really? How impudent. No one dare tells 𝐓𝐢𝐻 𝐒𝐽 how to address the rabble. Well, now I feel like I should charge you more. Hope your stream's going well. Sorry I haven't been attending recently. College is preventing me from coming to streams. It's totally fine. I accept it. Like, people's schedules are gonna change with school, and school's important. School is important. It's totally fine if you can't make it. It's like, the VODs are there if you're that worried. Anyway, I gotta dip now because it's time to drive home. Oh, have a safe drive. And thank you for coming and saying hi, of course. Definitely have a safe drive. God. No. So what's his job involve? You shall be my bodyguard, you see. I have good reason to return to my mansion here in Kenabris. I still have... Well, it doesn't matter. It's none of your business. My mansion is a breathtaking building with a large garden in a wealthy part of the city. Even before the demons attacked, every thief and fraudster in the city had tried to get inside one way or another. I shudder to imagine the state it's in now. Yeah, Sadie's Daisy now. Oh well. I have little hope that my guards were able to hold the mansion during the attack, and I expect that the servants fled when they saw the demons. Only Abadar knows what's happened there since... Therefore, I would ask that you meet me at my mansion and guard me until I complete my business. Fine. I already asked the local paladins for help, but they've no desire to set foot outside this tavern. Damn cowards and traitors. That's what they are. Whoa! Hey! Hey, 𝐓𝐢𝐻 𝐒𝐽, are you insulting other paladins in front of a paladin? 𝐓𝐢𝐻 𝐒𝐽! Also, please do take 𝐃𝐢𝐬𝐜 with you. I trust that girl more than the rest of your gang. She is of noble birth, after all. bite him should be permitted. Automod thought you were being horny. Why do you trust 𝐃𝐢𝐬𝐜? What kind of reward are you talking about? 1,000 gold coins. Horgus replies without... It's a DC 23. I've got a +8. So on an average roll of a 10, that's an 18. So I just need to roll good. And you're being an asshole to me. I need money. I succeeded at the diplomacy check. Hell yeah. 𝐃𝐢𝐬𝐜 is completely trustworthy. That's a lie. That's not the case. Several tense moments pass in silence, then Horgus's face relaxes. Deal. Deal, but I might not bring 𝐃𝐢𝐬𝐜 with me. I might tell 𝐃𝐢𝐬𝐜 to leave my party. Marvelous, most excellent. Horgus's face relaxes, smoothing a few of the tense lines. I'll proceed to my mansion at once and wait for you there. Meanwhile, you needn't worry. I know the city like the back of my hand. But do hurry, unless you want me to lower your reward. Oh my goodness. Imagine the fucking power move of saying not interested after him agreeing to double it. Are you gonna interrogate 𝐃𝐢𝐬𝐜 like Tara? I would love to, but it's a video game, so I can't. I want to know what that does, but I don't want to, like, do that. Okay. Bye. Let me talk to, 𝐃𝐢𝐬𝐜𝐜. You will have the party member leave, actually. Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if that was, like, start an actual conversation. A strange figure, towers over the bar. A huge, ungainly man with skin so milky white that his blue veins are visible even from a distance. His bald head is equal parts lumpy and pitted, and blood-filled eyes stare impassively out at you from beneath his pale brows. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The glass in the albino's large, clumsy hand looks dangerously delicate. Blood was a color descriptor. Okay. Blood was a color descriptor. I didn't realize that. Looks dangerously delicate, as if one twitch from those callous fingers would be enough to crush it. A gold medallion engraved with a tankard gleams around his neck. What'll it be? He's a cleric of 𝐃𝐢𝐬𝐜! Yeah! Let's go! Hell yeah! I love 𝐃𝐢𝐬𝐜. I'm a tavern keeper. Best in the city. Best there's ever been. And I pray to the best god there is. Yes, I love this guy. Oh, this guy is awesome. This guy is so cool. All right, who are you? The albino slowly takes your measure with his red eyes and finally, with a gentle sigh, says, 𝐃𝐢𝐬𝐜𝐜. Vampire. He just introduced himself as a vampire. You really a vampire? 𝐃𝐢𝐬𝐜 looks you a long look of reproach, then grudgingly answers, no. Oh. Oh. Okay, he has a sense of humor. I do like him. How'd you end up here? How did anyone end up here? How did you? Or them? With a huge hand, the tavern keeper gestures at the ragtag group assembled in the room. The world is big, but there still isn't a place for everyone. People who no longer have a life anywhere else, they end up here. Oh, fair enough. Any places worth visiting? If you mean places that are normal, that normal people usually stow well from, there are plenty. Like the Pitaxian wine cellar. I think he might be a Dhampir, but there's no confirmation on that. Fair enough. Pitax is a city. Pitax's origins lie with the brigands from their neighbor to the north, Brevoy, who sought sanctuary amid the forests of the River Kingdoms. A band of vicious thieves made a hideout in a riverside hamlet known as Pitax. As they visited there year after year, their ill-gotten gold slowly transformed Pitax into something considerably larger than a simple, sleepy fishing village. Essentially, the bandits settled there permanently, building walls around the village, hiring sellswords to help to defend it. Oh, fantastic! Fantastic. Gimel pauses for effect, like the name of the place alone should make you quiver in fear. and once belonged to the Pitaxian trading house. Then King Ivarati came to power in Pitax and promptly started changing. Then property started changing hands. Soon after, the seller's shop assistant was found in a ditch. Not all of them, mind, just his head. Numerian gangsters had taken possession of the place. They wanted to sell something stronger than wine on the street, and they ended up on the gallows. Well, yeah, of course you are. If you're gonna run around selling drugs. Yeah, that's gonna happen in a fantasy setting. Then King Iraveti's number was up. So now their store stands empty and unclaimed. People say that a headless ghost wanders the place at night, wandering ghoulishly. Woo. Oh, that's cool. I want to explore there. Any news in the city? There are demons everywhere, and you showed up. Now, fair enough. Okay. What do you got wares-wise? There's plenty of potions of cure light wounds. Okay, so he mostly sells potions. Alright, so my party's pretty normal. Whenever the wearer of these gloves casts a cantrip or first level, that spell deals 1 additional point of damage per dice rolled. That's cool. Dark Veil. Ooh. Once per day, you may use this item to grant your party total concealment against ranged attacks for 1 minute. Well, I don't have the money for that. Oh, that's cool. I don't trust that. Bag of holding! I need a fucking bag of holding. That's what I need. The bag of holding opens up to a non-dimensional space. I don't need to freaking read that out. I know what a bag of holding does. This allows the party to carry an additional 100 pounds. Yeah, I'm carrying a lot of shit. Let's go with, price in descending order. Let's just get rid of a bunch of random shit that I have picked up. I have a bunch of things for making potions, but I don't have any, like, I don't know how to make potions yet. I've just kind of been hoarding things. You can do bulk sell as well. Oh, that's big brain. Oh, that organizes things. Oh, does that organize things nicely? Okay, I don't know what I'm doing with bulk selling. And I don't have a lot of other, like, random ass loot, do I? I don't need a dart. Nobody can use those. I don't need the extra dagger or the bow. That's not as good. I don't need a heavy pick. I know it's cold iron, but whatever. Check the options to determine board of sale, I think. Ah, okay, so it just kind of grabs things. Okay, yeah, he already has his comma equipped. I have so much shit in my inventory. Oh, okay. Sell everything that's non-magical. Okay, cool. Cool. Oh god, I have so many things. I have so many things! My goodness. I want to double check that things can be... I want to double check equipment loadout of the party first. Okay. Nope, that's not better. I like the mace, but it's just not as good, which makes me sad. Also, I wish I had a shield besides the cultist shield. I really do. Because Warden really is just running around with a big giant cultist shield. Okay, you can't equip any of that. I don't trust giving you better equipment. I don't have any extra armor. Okay, yeah, let's keep selling shit. Hello, Elijah Eldridge. Welcome to the stream. We're at the most entertaining part of me selling equipment. There we go. Alright. I think that's about everything. Okay, cool. Sweet. All right. I think I've picked up most of the stuff that I want here. I've talked to Stoughton. That's my personal chest. Noble survivor. Ooh, what's in here? Give me some loot. I can't. Yeah, I'll probably need that. Citizen survivor. Okay, I can't do anything with you guys. Jernog? Jernog. How do I say your name? Jernog. A young man in well-worn traveling clothes and a simple wooden symbol of Eristil on his chest is efficiently cutting a linen robe into strips to use as bandages. Despite his visible exhaustion, he works with zeal, singing some tune about red braids and ripe sheaves of wheat under his breath. He raises warm chestnut-colored eyes to you. Are you one of those crusaders? Thank you for defending those of us whose talents lie off the battlefield. I'm Jernog, servant of Eristil. Pleased to meet you. Oh, I like him. He's kind. What is Eristil? Oh, Eristil is the hunter god, the stag boy. He's so cool. If I ever play 𝐃𝐢𝐬𝐜 in one of these, I might have him like do something with worshipping Eristil. What are you up to, sir? Jernog, chill dude, he is. I only took my holy orders recently, so my god has only bestowed a little of his power upon me as yet. I'm sorry to say that a number of wounded fighters in this tavern is far beyond my power to heal. But there's a reason people say, have faith in the gods, but look to yourself first. I may not be able to help the wounded with magic, but I can at least cut up bandages. Ah, fair enough. I like him. You from around here? No, I was just passing through Canabraes. I was sailing down that old man of ours, the Great Selin River, to a village by the name of Chili Creek. I happened to land in the city on the eve of the festival, and I'm ashamed to say I decided to stay for a day to enjoy myself. But I ended up staying in the city longer than I'd bargained for. Oh no! No, I was just passing through Canabraes. Oh, I just said that again. Whoops. It's a small fishing village. It's not even marked on some maps, but people do live there. What they don't have is a priest. They have no one to heal their wounds, no one to offer prayers for a good catch, no one to give their dead a dignified burial. And the world wound is a stone's throw away, so I'll be setting sail for Chili Creek to serve my god and my people. Fair enough. Aren't you a young and inexperienced cleric afraid to go to the border of the world wound? No, that's a fair point. I won't lie, I am afraid, but what can I do? Those villagers are simple people. Every day of their short lives is spent doing hard, honest work. That's exactly the kind of life I want. Something simple but meaningful. If I had centuries ahead of me, like elves do, I might have spared some 50 years or so to travel around the world. The young man says with a smile. Oh, I like him! I could use the help of a cleric. He has really good reason to go there, though. Oh, man. Jernog makes a helpless gesture. Eristil knows I'd be glad to help you, but it's no use. My spells are depleted and I have no training in potions or scrolls. See this robe I'm cutting up for bandages? It's the second to last one. Fair enough, I thought it was worth a try. May Eristil watch over you. Okay, that goes to the basement. Let's check around up here before we go to the basement. 𝐃𝐢𝐬𝐜𝐝, you have a name. Let's go talk to you. Let's go talk to you. I don't know who these people are. I'm just gonna talk to everyone. I believe that help is already on the way. The queen will not leave us to die. Okay. 𝐓𝐢𝐻 a stout old man with a fuzzy gray beard mumbles a prayer. He looks as tired as everyone else in the tavern, but determination is stamped on his haggard face. What can I do for you? Ooh. You got scrolls for sale. That's cool. Okay. Who are you? 𝐓𝐢𝐻, rector of the local temple of Abadar. The temple is gone, though, and if we snooze here for much longer, the city will be lost as well. Oh, no! Who's that boy with you? This one, 𝐃𝐢𝐬𝐜, the shepherd, my apprentice. He's a smart boy. He serves Eristil, though. There's something he can learn from an old servant of Abadar. Okay, cool. What kind of help can I expect? You sell scrolls. He can read one for you, guaranteed, no surprises. But you better not go into the city without a cleric. I won't be going there myself. I'm too old and my powers are needed here. Alright. I have a shitload of scrolls. I think I have ones that not everyone can cast, though. Let me go through my scrolls and see. Yeah, I have some that people just can't cast, so I should probably sell them. I'm gonna put that down there. Alright, nobody can cast Summon Monster. Nobody can cast Shield of Faith, which is weird. It's weird considering there's 2 paladins in the group, but... Alright, no one can cast Remove Sickness. Nobody can cast Ray of Sickening. Okay. Alright, you can cast Protection from Law Communal. That's good. That's good and cool. You can also cast Protection from Good. Warden can cast that. Nobody can cast Magic Missile. Why can nobody in my party cast Magic Missile? What the heck? Nobody in my party can cast it. Okay. Mage Armor? Nobody can cast Mage Armor? What? Okay, then. Alright, well, you can cast all of these. Alright, nobody can cast Heroism. This is fine. You can cast Fire Belly. I think somebody in this party. Yeah, you can cast Doom. Oh my goodness. Alright, we just need to check Bear's Endurance, see if anybody can cast Bear's Endurance. Alright, and you can cast Bear's Endurance. Alright, so all those scrolls on the bottom, I'm gonna sell to him. Because nobody in my party can use them. And I guess if those are redded out, that means nobody can use them in my party. We should probably have some Cure Serious Wounds. That might be a good idea to have on hand. Yeah, I think a Cure Serious Wounds is good to have on hand. And I think I don't have a Moderate Wounds. There we go. That should be nice. Alright. What else? Don't got any arcane. Yeah, I have no one that can do arcane stuff. Not necessarily just means the one currently selected can't. That's fair. Yeah, I tabbed through every single character though, and like some of those scrolls were just red for every single character. Let's check on Anevia. Anevia, in her muted colors, blends almost perfectly into the background. She appears relaxed, but her seemingly unfocused eyes are taking in everything around her, tracking and filtering potential threats. Okay, for the buy ones. Good to know. The only tell is the way she drums her fingers on her hip near her weapon sheath. She shows no sign of her injuries and confidently leans on her previously broken leg. She pretends to have just noticed you, even though she watched you from afar. Oh, hey, see how they patched me up? Now I can run, jump, or dance a jig if I feel like it. Oh, fantastic. Any suspicious places I should keep an eye on? There were a couple spots I wanted to check out, but I didn't have the time. If there really is a den of cultists there, it would be good if you to swoop in there and bust some heads. You don't even need a search warrant. Wow. Okay. First one is Silken Thread. It's a funny little tailor shop that doesn't take any orders, but never buys any fabric, but they always seem to be oh so busy. They're busy with something in there, all right, but sewing it ain't. Good to know. Well, check that one out. Second one is the alchemist shop, Topaz Solutions, and they trade in everything, not just healing potions. Judging by the ingredients they've been buying on the black market, there's something fishy about the alchemical rituals going down on that place. Okay. What about you? She shrugs with a lazy smile. I'd be happy to, but there's kind of nothing to tell. What's so interesting about me? Sounding like my fabric and yarn stash. Are you a cultist, Scarlet? Are you a cultist? I have some concerns if you are. Gush about your beloved. How'd you meet 𝐤𝐤𝐵𝐵? I was bumming around Timon a while back, doing this and that. Desmond temples sometimes gave me odd jobs, you know. Sometimes they needed people with skills like mine. On the surface, it was fine, I guess. After Nidal, the freedom of River Kingdoms should have seemed like heaven. My chance to sit back and enjoy life. But I wasn't happy. There just wasn't any joy in my new life. I was all alone. No one cared about me, and I didn't care about anybody either. I struggled to find a reason to drag myself out of bed every morning. Tying a stone around my neck and jumping into the nearest river started to look pretty appealing. Oh no! If I told you. Well, fair enough. One day I was hired to follow some fellows who the local authorities suspected were Resmiran spies. I was stupid. I made a rookie mistake and they caught me. It's like my body had already decided to do what my mind had been fighting. To finally put me out of my misery. Get someone else to kill me since I didn't have the guts to do it myself. They grabbed me. I thought they'd gut me on the spot, but instead they hog-tied me and dragged me off. And just like an animal going to the slaughter, my only thought was, let's get this over with. Oh no! They brought me back to the stinking cave, threw me on their altar, and I realized who it was. Kuthites from Nidal. They'd tracked me down after all those years! But I didn't care anymore. Who wouldn't even have cared if they'd eaten me or whatever. We all gotta go sometime, right? So I was lying there, staring at those knives pointed at me, when fate rolled the dice and I hit the jackpot. 𝐤𝐤𝐵𝐵. There she was, storming into the cave. Oh! Picture it. I'm lying on an altar with all these knife-wielding maniacs around me, and suddenly 𝐤𝐤𝐵𝐵 storms in. I thought it was 𝐤𝐤𝐷 herself! Fierce in her shining armor, with a gleaming sword raised. She made quick work of those scumbags, chopped them up just like that. I didn't even have time to blink. She untied me, and then Anivia's face lights up as she chuckles. She looked through the papers they had on the table. She started swearing like a sailor. So much for 𝐤𝐤𝐷. Oh, that's so adorable. I love them. How did you and 𝐤𝐤𝐵𝐵 end up in Kenabres? After almost becoming a human sacrifice. Oh, I do need to hydrate. Yeah, that was a lot of dialogue to read. Whoops, thank you. Thank you for the hydrate. Also, I see my, I see Flux is kicking in. Whoops, let me disable that until sunrise. There we go. I'm enjoying reading it all, though. That's good. That's good. After almost becoming a human sacrifice, I knew I never wanted to leave 𝐤𝐤𝐵𝐵's side. Desna knows I fell for her instantly, and I fell hard. My misery was gone, and when 𝐤𝐤𝐵𝐵 showed me what was in those papers, proof that the cultist had a nest in her home city, well, I offered her help without a second thought. Oh no, why did Angular Your Devil not work? What the heck? I don't know why. I'm gonna have to double check that one specifically, since it seems like it's that specific one. I'm just gonna go like that, and then I'm gonna write down to check that one specifically. I usually just skip after these the first time, so it's good. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'm gonna grab let me write a note to check that. Vignan. So I need to double check the Vignan connection of that. Ah! Anevia smiles warmly. She must have figured I couldn't wait to get my revenge on the cultists, but I didn't give a damn about them. It was her. I'd go anywhere with her, even on a crusade or into the jaws of a dragon. Also, note still shows the Xmas hat toggle. It shouldn't. I'll note that. I'll note that down, because that should be turned off. But I took to life in 𝐾𝐽𝐬𝐵𝐻 like a duck to water. I used to be an outcast wherever I went, but half the crusaders are all the same. After all, who'd volunteer to tangle with demons on the edge of the abyss? You gotta be either a goody two-shoes with too much honor and free time, or a misfit with no life out in the normal world with normal people. People come here to run away from their debts, their past, from themselves. So I fit right in. Fair enough. What's it like living with 𝐤𝐤𝐵𝐻? It's like living. Without her, I wouldn't be. Seriously, if I were alone, I'd definitely be gone right now. Aw. Sure, sometimes we argue, can't deny that. Sometimes we bang our fists on the table and yell so loud that the walls shake. That's all about order business. But at home, well, I'll give you an example. I've kind of always wanted to move out of that broom closet we call a house and into somewhere cozier. It ain't like they take a vow of poverty at the Eagle Watch, but every month, somehow most of our spare money is spent on crusader business. Sure, I get mad about it, but it's part of why I love her so much. Aww! You know, 𝐤𝐤𝐵𝐻 is that thing that matters most for a person, a purpose in life. She's always got a reason for whatever she's doing. Her whole life is a crusade. And I just drifted around like a leaf in the wind until 𝐷𝐸𝐻 brought us together. Now she's the meaning of my life. So it really makes no difference if we live in a mansion or under a bush. Ah, I love them! It's so cute! My heart. I love them so much. Anevia! Anevia, when will you join my party? I want you and 𝐤𝐤𝐵𝐻 in my party. You're cool. Dang. Where are you from? Nowhere. I was blown by the wind and found in a cabbage patch. She stopped short. What? I mean, I'll go in and deny that so you don't waste your points. I don't usually go and turn those off when it's pretty obvious that I'm not playing adorable. That's adorable to say until you're under a bush and it's raining. I think you just didn't find the right bush. Let me write down to turn off the Breath of the Wild redeems. No, you shouldn't deny it. Let me lose the points. No, I won't do it. Sorry, that's an old habit of mine. I don't like blabbing about my past, but you saved my skin, so I guess I kind of owe it to you not to clown around, right? I'm from Nidal. Where is that? It's one of the oldest surviving countries in Avestan, having been founded during the uncounted years of the Age of Darkness. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh my goodness. I wouldn't wish my homeland on my worst enemy. You've heard of the place, I'm sure. Ruled by monsters that aren't alive nor dead, and the official religion is the cult of 𝐷𝐸𝐻. I grew up in a slum, like a weed between the cobblestones. Didn't have a dad, but I had lots of aunts and uncles. My mom's cronies. No prize for guessing the kind of business she was involved in. They gave me a set of lockpicks as soon as I could hold a spoon. While the other kids were picking their noses, I was picking pockets. Damn, the dialogue is so good in this game. I love the writing. It's really good. When I was 12, the monks of the Silent Shroud came for us. Creepy guys with their mouths sewn shut. They're the guards in Nirrosh. Nizrosh. Mom gave me to her friends, and we hid in a secret temple of 𝐷𝐸𝐻. I never saw my mom again. Aw. I lay low in the temple for the next few years, kept my head down, washed the floors, fetched the water, listened to sermons. Funny thing, after a while, I started liking 𝐷𝐸𝐻's teachings, but as soon as I was old enough, I was out of there. I left Nidal and got as far away as I could. Oh man, what a ragtag group you've got here. Do it. You got that right. Only the best for you. What do you do if the knights and nobles fail to save you and save the world? The lowlifes are our only hope. Thanks for asking. Telling you all this kind of made me feel better. Aw. What are your responsibilities in Eagle Watch? Anevia smiles evasively. Nothing official. I'm not even a knight, you know. I just hang around. You sure you want to know the details? Catching traitors and spies and cultists is no walk in the park. It's a delicate job. You can't always do it all within the letter of the law. What if we surprise some suspicious blighter with an official search? Everyone will know about it before long, starting with their cronies. Then again, sneaking into people's houses at night ain't exactly legal. Crusaders can't be doing stuff like that, can they? Not exactly a knight. I ain't judging. You're doing it with good reason. Alright, you watch yourself now. I I like her. Damn, she's cool. Let's talk to Lan. Yeah, we're just gonna be talking to freaking everyone. Lan greets you with a nod. Here for a chat. I've been waiting for you to come and see what strange beast you've taken into your party. What strange beast? What strange beast do you mean? Yeah, what do you think of life on the surface? Of course. As far as living conditions, Anevia and Irabeth are really, really good. They are! Ah, I love them. As far as living conditions, the surface is definitely a better place to be. It's easier to get good food and water, not to mention build a house and even grow a few things. In older, well-established settlements, you don't have to deal with anything scarier than rats or maybe foxes stealing chickens. As for the kind of lives you have, I heard a story about demon worshippers abducting a whole family and sacrificing them one by one while the others watched. But there were some brave Crusader knights nearby, and they killed the villains and saved everyone. And I heard another story. A young blacksmith lost his arm in a fire, couldn't work to feed his wife and the baby. They tried their best and lived from hand to mouth, but they're still destitute. In the end, the desperate blacksmith robbed a traveler one night on the road. But there were some brave Crusader knights nearby, and they caught the robber and threw him in prison. Not long after, the wife smothered their baby and hanged herself. Oh. Oh. Damn. God damn. I mean, you got the character design that represents, like, two different aspects of things. Fair enough. Up here, the same person can proudly say he's protecting the innocent from demons, and then look the other way while the same innocent starves just because they were born into a poor family. Queen Galfrey prolongs her life with the sun orchid elixirs that cost enough to feed an entire city. Back in our caves, everyone is equally poor, and if one person starves, the whole tribe starves. We don't abandon our own in times of trouble. That's the power of a tribe. The laws of the surface are made so that some get everything and others get nothing. I might just be a naive fool from the caves, but I don't understand how it's possible to have so much more and share so much less. Oh, Lan! No, Lan, I get it. I feel that way about real life. Welcome to the grind of capitalism, buddy. Anyway, look who I'm talking to. You must know life on the surface much better than I do. Aww. Yeah, I never leave a needy person in trouble. I've been given more than most, which means I'm now more able to help others. Fitting reply. Don't take my words as a reproach. I like grumbling as much as cracking jokes.
𝐶𝐢𝐬𝐜𝐬𝐿𝑒𝑇𝐾𝐼𝑇𝑇𝑦 13 says we for drive we are held together by butter.
That sounds like a butter-worshipping cult, Scarlet. I don't know about that. Len is obviously trying to muster a friendly smile, but it's an expression his face doesn't accommodate very naturally. Tell me more about you. Let me guess, your first question is, can you wear a hat with your one horn? Am I right? I have to ask him now. So, can you wear a hat with your one horn? Sure I can, but certain designs don't suit me too well. Lan speaks in a deadly serious voice. I wasn't expecting. I thought he was just gonna be silly, and I thought that was gonna. He takes hat things so seriously. I was not ready for that. I wish you could like choose, like not to fucking call the mongrels, like mongrels. Because like Wendu said that they call themselves neithers. I wish I could be like, no, I'm going to call them neithers. This is what I mean by RP options that the game doesn't offer me. I just want to use the term that these people have chosen for themselves instead of mongrels. God damn it. Rip stream. What do you mean rip stream? It didn't look like it dipped. I don't see any dips here. Yeah, I don't see any dips here. I think that's you. That's you. That's was fine here. Yeah, I think that's your internet. Oh no. Rip me, I guess. Yeah, that's a skill issue. I don't know if stream's back up for you, so I'm just gonna say skill issue in chat. Okay. How old are you? I'm as old as I look, no surprises, but remember Sol? He's 10 years older than me. I remember him back when he was a fearless warrior, and day by day I watched him turn into an old man. Him and my father. It happens very quickly. First, you miss a shot because you don't see a target as clearly as you used to. You think it's because your eyes are tired. You tell yourself it'll get better tomorrow. Then you notice you're having trouble breathing, that climbing's harder than before. Land clenches and unclenches his human fist. Your fingers stop bending. You have to tie your sword to your hand. You can't even put on your greaves without help. When you're washing your face in a stream, sometimes you catch sight of a gray-haired, wrinkled old man you don't recognize. And this goes on until one day you come across a cave beast and you realize you can't outrun it. Aww. Len takes a breath. My dad kept diaries, marking all the signs, and I saw it too. Last year, I had to help him get out of bed, help him dress, remind him to eat. Sometimes he forgot my name. I told him that we should have stayed on the surface, and he joked that dodging a goddess was behavior unworthy of a crusader. He meant 𝐓𝐢𝐻. Okay. Every morning, I wake up and check how I feel, but there are no signs yet. Even so, I know I don't have much time. I need to do something useful before I forget why I came here. Fair enough. You do speak common better than the rest of your tribe. Funnily enough, common isn't all that common underground. But your observation is correct. I used to live on the surface with my parents for a while, and I had a chance to learn a couple things. The language, and the fact that every peasant who sees a scaly mug screams, "Demon!" and runs away. Oh no! I don't know if you're interested, but my mom wasn't from an underground tribe. She was a smuggler, the kind that used the dungeons of Canabris to secretly move and store goods. One time, two gangs couldn't agree on how to share a prime cut, got into a fight, and the winners threw the losers down a hole, dead and living alike. My dad went to check if the corpses had anything useful on them, and he found a girl from the surface, barely clinging to life. An incredible feeling sparked between them. Or maybe the girl just liked men with scales and a cat nose. That might be it. One way or another, he got her back on her feet, and he later even left his home caves. She left her smuggling behind, and they began an honest life together. That was a delightful story of how old Lan came into the world. The next chapter, however. My family and I never stayed in one place for long. We lived sometimes on the surface, sometimes underground. We couldn't find a place to call home. Living in the caves was hard on my mom, and my dad's appearance raised too many questions in Mendev. Lan's mother was a furry confirmed? I mean, I guess so. I mean, like, being into furries isn't the same as being a furry, though. You know? Also, that would be scaly. It would technically be scaly if Lan's father was, part lizard man. They're at war against the demons, after all. In the end, my parents decided to stop making each other miserable and separate. Cat knows, though, but he was mostly scaled. Yeah, get it right, Dakota. Fake fan. Exactly. Look, just because there's one cat nose, if it's mostly, scales, I think that then that's a scaly, then. You know, we'd have to ask Lan's father, though. In the end, my parents decided to stop making each other miserable and separated. Aww. My father and I returned to our tribe. I think the peasant's screaming demon had something to do with it. Or maybe just Dad couldn't stand life without the rat tail soup. I wouldn't rule out the possibility. Aww. Did you come with me? No, that wasn't it. I just don't have much patience for certain types of creatures. Demons, I mean. If they want to destroy Canabris, I'll be on the side of the people they're attacking. Okay. Len, you're my companion. Yeah. Sounds like a poor reason to uproot your whole life. Len looks ashamed. I guess you're right. I shouldn't have been so evasive. It's just that some things are hard to talk about. My family, for example. No, that's fair enough. Daisy, check Discord. Why do I need to check Discord? Oh. Oh, I see. Thank you for the heads up, 𝐃𝐢𝐬𝐜. I'm going to mention content warning for a fairly bad pregnancy, apparently. That's good to know. At least in text from Lan. So whenever that comes up, I'll let y'all know. And I'll probably read it, but I'll leave chat to read it yourself. Okay. So if you would like to, thank you for the heads up, Bughouse. But yeah, if y'all want to read that yourselves, I'll let you do that. I am not going to read it out in case folks are not up for that kind of content. Oh, damn. I'm gonna go with you don't have to, if it hurts you. Hell no, no worries, the game does not pull punches, so I just wanted to bring that up, before you read it out loud. Thank you! Thank you for the heads up. Hell no, I started to tell you, and I'll make it to the end. You wanna know why I followed you to the surface? Well, here's the reason. Okay. Oh, Jesus! God damn. God damn. So if you're asking me why I decided to go up with you to the surface and join the Crusaders, well, the answer is I've always wanted to. I was afraid to leave my tribe, but it always haunted me that I'd die in a world where 4 crusades could do nothing to stop the beast from the abyss, and the number of victims kept growing. I want to change that, or at least try to. Okay then. Okay then. I think we're through the bulk of that. Okay, that doesn't describe anything in detail. Okay. And if changing things is too much to ask, then at least get a little revenge. The ones who are behind the world wound owe me a great debt. The lives of 4 brothers, all my mother's tears, my father's broken heart. It's a lot. It's so much that killing a couple demons won't do it for me. I want to do something real, and I'm ready to pay any price. Call it my personal crusade, if you like. Lan gives you a slanted grin. I used to think that things would be better if I'd never been born, but now I think I was born for this, to settle the score. God damn, he's cool! Oh. Oh, man. I don't know if he wants an apology. I don't know. I don't think he wants an apology. All of your companions, even the horrible aligned ones, are pretty cool. I know. I know. Why didn't you go up and join the Crusaders before? Would you like to find your mother? Parents' love didn't survive the hardship. He hasn't said anything that he wants to find love, so that seems weird. And I don't think he wants an apology. Would you like to find your mother? No. Oh, I don't want to meet her, not because I feel any resentment. It's just that she's a half-elf. She barely got her first gray hair, and I'll be a ramshackle old man. Fair enough. That's fair, I can respect that. Why didn't you go join them before? I couldn't just abandon my tribe. I'm their best hunter. I'll have it much harder without me. But now that the demons have nearly destroyed Canabras, the caves almost collapsed on our heads, sitting here and waiting it out just wasn't an option anymore. Anyway, I'm more useful up here than I am down here, plus the chief let me go, which means my debt to the tribe has been paid. Fair enough. And break my beloved's— oh. No! Parents' love didn't survive the hardship, but that doesn't mean the same thing will happen to you. What if you find true love, someone who won't leave you no matter what? Oh. Then again, there's a chance I'll inspire some tragic bard to write a tearful ballad. Oh. That hurts my heart. That hurts my heart, and also, don't get any ideas for sad Tyrannin shit, okay, Bughouse? Okay? Got it? Oh, I am sorry. I see that slight smile. Len smiles this time, sadly. Well, then I'm very lucky. I met someone who's not only helped me choose the right path, but is happy to listen to my whining. It's not whining! Why do people like Lan perceive? Why do people named Lan perceive they're talking about their problems as whining and complaining and things that they shouldn't do? No, I want to shake this. I want to shake this little boy. Why do you have a squished daisy sad? It's inherent to the name. Thank you for sharing. Thanks for listening. I don't want you to tell me your story again. Let's talk about Wendu. Are you sure? All right. Tell me about your connection to Wendu. My connection to Wendu? I mean, where do I start? Lion turns the unexpressive reptile half of his face to you. We grew up together, trained together. She was the chief's daughter. She was groomed to be the best all her life, and then I came along. Make the man suffer more from his close friend. No! We're rivals, but we dragged each other right out of tight spots too. I've always been drawn to grand, heroic gestures, sometimes idiotic ones, whereas Wendu liked to roam unexplored passages, finding new caves and making maps. She wanted to be a great huntress, the one who'd make it through the shield maze, but instead she... Len shakes his head. It'd be better if she died. The death of a friend is painful, but watching a friend become a shadow of their former self is unbearable. She doesn't think she's a shadow of her former self, yeah. Of course she thinks she did everything right, because the second she starts to doubt herself, she'll have to face the truth, to admit that she's just a cannibal that demons use as they wish. Aww. Lan's frown looks almost like a wince. She wants to get stronger and stronger, but for what? I'll never understand what drives her. Are you friends, or is there more than that? I'm just curious. Oh, you really don't pull your punches, do you? Lan exhales loudly. There's a time when I asked myself the same question. Wendu knew me better than anyone. She understood me better than anyone. She was my first woman. Oh, but we never loved each other. Maybe I could have grown to love her, but it always seemed like she never understood what love was. Maybe she just wasn't capable of those kinds of feelings. Fair enough. Lan is an awesome boy. Has such a hard life, though. I know. I know. If you ever want to reopen any more of my old wounds, you know where to find me. Oh, Lan. I'm sorry. Sure thing. Also, it's 5:59. I will, probably talk to him more, later. I'll just pop in and see. Yeah. I will talk to him more later, but the end of stream has rolled around, which means it is about that time. So, thank you, everyone, for coming to hang out during today's stream. It was lovely to play some Pathfinder with y'all. I don't know, like, if I'm gonna stream this. This game is so well written. I know it's, like, really good. It is absolutely fantastic. I would highly recommend picking it up if you've got, like, the itch to, like, play some D&D stuff, but you don't want to, like, you know, add more D&D to your schedule, because I know how hard it is to freaking schedule things. Also, God, it's so good. Oh, my heart. I love it. Gosh. So yeah, I hope y'all had a fun time. What the hell do I need to do to end a stream? Oh yeah, that's right, I should technically plug my shit. If you're having a good time, don't forget to, you know, slap a follow button, all that good stuff. Otherwise, you know, we have a Discord, I got support links, Patreon, all that sort of shit. Yeah. The next stream will be on Tuesday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Standard. I spent all of my good word juice reading the reading the dialogue. My God, let's hope that I didn't F that up for D&D later, because we have important stuff to do for D&D that involves talking to NPCs. Oh God, I hope I didn't spend all of my good, like, real life diplomacy skills. Oh no. Oh no. Anyway, my goodness, the NPC will understand. Fair enough. Fair enough. I hope Tara understands. Oh God! Have some nuggies, you'll be better. I don't know why it didn't trigger, but it's also bean time. I'll give you mine, is okay. It's bean time before we end today. Got it? All right, we're gonna keep this nice and quick because it's getting warm in here and I need to like hydrate and shit, and I feel my throat dying, which means I need to drink a bunch of tea before D&D. All right. Have a bright green one with darker green spots, which could be juicy pear or booger. All right, I hope you're all ready. Here we go. A juicy pear! Oh! Oh yeah! That's juicy pear! Heck yeah! Thanks for the bean! You know what? That was good. That was actually tasty. That was pretty nice. Thank you for the bean, Scarlet. My goodness. Okay, I'm gonna look into maybe updating 𝐕 over the weekend, because there's been some updates and 𝐕's been a little bit unstable. So finally one you don't need to wash away, but I will have a sip of water though, because I've been reading so much text. There's a reason why when people asked me if I wanted to play the Ace Attorney games on stream, I said no. At least some of this game is voice acted. God. But my goodness, so yeah, the next stream will be next Tuesday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's gonna be an art stream. Don't know what I'm gonna be working on drawing wise, because I'm a little bit ahead on things, but I don't know. I'll be drawing and I feel my throat going. So with that, I will see you all on Tuesday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And some of y'all, I'll see you later tonight at D&D in a few hours. Goodbye. Bye-bye.